Alright, what's up, guys? Here at the Zero motorcycle demo day. Didn't make it in time for my time slot. That doesn't matter. But this is what I'm riding first. It's the Zero DSR X. Very nice looking bike. Weight is 545 pounds on this one.
Yeah,
the weight
like that, roughly 550.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready though. I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. All right. Ooh. Traditional key, which is nice. Kickstand. No clutch.
It's hot now, so nice and gently.
Turn. Okay.
Yeah, leave it on. Nice and gently, just roll on slightly so you can feel where it's at. Perfect.
Okay. Oh wow. All right, guys. This is.
So when I take off, you'll follow first?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I said you'll follow after the last guy in the red bike. Wait for him. Yeah. There's going to be 4 bikes. Okay.
Alright, setting off. Initially what I feel is this bike is really well balanced. I mean, it's really well balanced. I mean, this thing just, I don't know, it's weird. I can't even explain it, but it is very well balanced and it feels okay. They make us start off in eco mode, which I don't have a problem with because this bike has a lot of torque, but it's just really easy to ride. Really easy to ride. I'm already reaching for the lever. Oh, used to having a quick shifter on a bike, riding with no noise. Oh yeah, this is weird. And we're going about 20. Honestly, in eco mode, it feels like just a really big scooter or something. It doesn't feel intimidating or anything. And you can feel the regen when it kicks in. You feel it. All right, let's see. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is weird. It's everything I thought I knew about a bike, I have to unknow just for this ride, then relearn it on my way home. So this is nice though. This is very nice. They were kind enough to let me put the X3 on the handlebars, which is nice because the Yamaha demo day in Athens would not let you record for some understandable reasons, but they don't mind, which is understandable because electric bikes are new, and you gotta get the word out in any way, shape, or form, you know. So I do appreciate that. Oh yeah, the regen is really good. Really nice on the regen. Put my visor down. Yeah. Oh, this is I think I'm just gonna say it now. I think I could ride this thing. Maniac. This guy's a maniac. He's riding a gas powered hog. Little old half helmet. Oh, this guy and his turn signals. Oh, the regen is freaking strong. Regen is extremely strong. You almost don't even need the brakes sometimes. From like 45, I don't know how fast we're going there, I think about 40, I'll use the brakes and I slow down too much. But overall, this thing is super easy to ride. I mean, suspension feels pretty good. Okay, we're turning. I do feel that kind of gyroscopic effect in the front, which I don't mind, because I've experienced it on another bike before. So yes, I did use my signal. But the steering could be intimidating just a tad bit, tiny bit, not too much. Oh yeah, oh, that was butter. That was butter. I didn't even feel that. I would take my F09 over that. I'd probably blow my back out. But yeah, the suspension feels really nice, well damped. I'm gonna hit this. I'm just gonna hit it. Oh God, I would not have hit that on my bike, but on this, it just soaked it right up. Hopefully I get to ride one of the more sport oriented models after this, but I'm glad I got to start on this. I like to start on the slower bikes first, so that way it doesn't you don't accidentally taint your perception of the next bike, you know. I don't know if it's me, but I keep missing his hand signals. Let's see, turning radius. Oh, that's butter. No need to worry about the clutch. No need to worry about hitting the rear brake, because the regen kicks on. The regen kicks on so smoothly. It can be abrupt from higher speeds, but from what I feel right now, it's fine. But here we're gonna switch the mode button, which I believe you hold it until it starts blinking, and then you can change it left and right. So you got rain, eco, obviously, standard, sport, and canyon. And they told us we're gonna go to canyon mode next. I'm gonna follow the rules today. Maybe on the next ride I'll do something a little bit different. But real quick, while we're sitting here and he's talking, you have battery temperature, which is very important and nice, motor temperature, ambient temperature, and your instant I think that's it's gonna be kilowatt per mile or something like that. Yes sir. Oh yes sir, thank you. Real quick, how do I do this? Lift? It says lift. Who would have thought? It says lift, you lift it. But that's the charger, which I don't know the name of, but hopefully I'll figure it out and put it maybe at the bottom somewhere. Alright, so we're about to jump back out in canyon mode, and hopefully I immediately notice a difference. Let's see. I'm gonna hit this bump. Alright, little shudder, more shudder from the from the X3 than anything. Please stop so I can tighten this. Yeah, because I don't not want to lose this thing, and it always loosens up just a tad bit, so you just gotta be mindful of that, especially when it's fully extended. So setting off, I'm hopefully we'll be able to give it the beans here. But just sitting here, I mean, the bike is technically off right now, and it's not using very much energy to power the gauges and all that stuff. And then the windshield, oh, okay, so you could just twist it and it has like a knurled effect to raise that. But I didn't have any complaints on the windshield. We also didn't go over 50. You gotta go over 50. Oh yeah, immediately notice a difference and power response and just how it delivers it. It's a little less smooth, but it's still, oh, holy moly. Okay, she's got a little shove. Got a little shove. Now, real quick, I forgot to mention the gauge does the little well, it's supposed to be like a tack, but I don't know. That changed to red, and eco mode was green. Yeah, regen just takes over the braking, man. Like, the regen just, you don't even have to really brake very much, but when you regen brake, it does not put the brake light on, so you kind of feel like you have to do something. And this they got a nice big beefy rear brake back there, which is nice, but it's a little too high. I just wish it was a little lower. I wish it was a little lower, because I can't, like, I know you're not supposed to rest your foot on it, but if I could just have my foot on the peg and just go down, I don't know, I feel like that would be better. Holy cannoli. This thing is properly quick. And I love the build up of a traditional engine, and you know, waiting for it to spool up and all this and that. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Brakes feel pretty good. Make sure the GoPro's still running, because it will. Okay. No more Hero 7 issues, which was turned out to be the batteries. I wish I could get up next to this guy, but I don't want to upset him because I have to ride with him again. But I'd really love to get a shot at him. Maniac, all these loud combustion engines and doodads and hoo-haws. This is an absolute blast though, and I haven't even really ridden it how I would ride it. All right, back over the tracks. Another, yes. I think I'm gonna have to get an ADV bike, guys, because that's really where it's at. That's really where it's at in terms of comfort, and still having the handle a bit, the handling. Nope, hitting it at 41. Butter. Having that comfort, you know, you're sitting upright, your back isn't strained by leaning over, you got a windshield so you're not fully fighting the wind. And then most of those bikes have, you know, a lower CC version. Oh yeah. Oh, I like this thing. I like this thing. I think I gotta change it to sport mode. I got to. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, y'all not gonna deny me of alright, so sport mode changes to orange. I want to see if I can slow drag race it. I meant to ask the guy, has anybody ever slow drag race an electric bike? That is a very important question to ask, because if nobody has, I'd like to be the first. Now, another first on a big ADV bike, the windshield's just fine. I don't have any complaints, but we need to go over 45. Okay. Oh, sport mode. Oh, sport mode is not as pokey as I would like. I literally felt the bike pull power and then give it back to me. I felt it do that. Whereas like canyon mode, well, no, like the initial pickup is good, but then when you expect the bike to pull harder, it doesn't. It kind of trails back and then gradually gives it back and before it runs out of steam. But I haven't really touched the front brake very much in this low speed stuff, and I appreciate that. The regen take kind of works like the front brake. And see, this isn't regenning a whole lot in sport mode. It's not doing a whole lot of regen in sport mode. But this bike is just really easy to ride. I like the electric noises it makes underneath me. That's freaking awesome. Oh, wouldn't buy an electric car, but I'd probably buy an electric bike. Maybe ride to work or something. I'd buy this bike. It's probably 20 grand or something. I'll find out, because I didn't know what bike I didn't know what bike I was gonna ride until the very last minute. So I still could have done some research on it, but don't crucify me in the comments, please. This is a demo ride. I mainly like to focus on, yeah, this thing's quick. Brakes feel pretty good, but I really want to slam them. Just, you know, y'all know how I like to do it. Really want to slam. If you don't, well, watch another video. You'll see I focus on the important stuff: braking, acceleration, you know, how nimble the bike is. And this bike feels good. I gotta look at the tires when I get back. I'm gonna make sure I look at the tires so I know the tire size, because this is they're not as big. It's not like the other two bikes have 180 rear and the typical, I believe, the 120 front. So, but this one is a little bit different. It's just a little bit different. Let's see if I can see it. Yep, 120 70 R6. Is that 16? No, it's a 19. So we got a 19 up front, and I'm pretty sure the back is, oh no, that's a big tire. It just looks skinny when I looked at it earlier, but I'll look when we get back, because I don't want to miss this opportunity and hold everybody up. This bike is really easy to ride. I'd rev at him, but I can't. See how it handles this? Handled it well. Then again, I didn't hit it that hard. The weird part is I'm always trying. I'm trying to figure out what gear I should be in, and I don't have to worry about that. I haven't reached for the clutch lever yet. I'm pretty good with that. I thought I would, but I have done some clutch stuff with my feet, some stuff you can't see. So, but guys, if you have never ridden one of these bikes, you're doing yourself a disservice by not experiencing it. This is a great experience. This is a great experience, and I'll just say it. This is part of the future of motorcycling. You know, I mean, Yamaha canceled the R6 for crying out loud, and there's a lot of, it's so weird. If my bike was running, I wouldn't have been able to hear him. I heard him like he was, oh, that's so weird, dudes, ladies. I'm gonna change the mode real quick. So you can change the mode on the fly. If I didn't say that earlier, I want to try standard. I just gotta remember. Oh, you gotta select it. You have to select it. So if you don't select it, I don't know what happens, because I always select it. But standard mode is a nice little teal blue, really nice. And I wonder if the region varies based on. Yeah, I see that feels like standard. I really want to just hammer it one last time since we're here. 74 miles per kilowatt, is that what that is? Watt? Oh, watt, is that watt hours? Yeah, WH means watt hours, I'm assuming. Okay, so the horn. The horn is so weird because there's no engine noise. Alright, so I'm gonna park this back where I got her from. I'm gonna see if I can sign up for another one real quick. But guys, this is the Zero, what is it, the DSRX. Very nice bike. Now there's nothing to stop the bike from rolling backwards right now, which is weird. And I don't know, these don't have a parking brake, do they?
No.
No parking brake.
No parking brake.
Okay.
No top brake when it's running.
Uh-huh.
When it's on.
Yeah.
But not a parking brake.
Okay. I just wondered. I was just wondering that. Nice. Okay. This is a very nice bike.
like it?
I love it. I like ADV bikes, and this has to be the best one I've ever ridden.
Really?
Has to be.
Hear that?
Has to be.
It's only been out a month.
Okay.
We just released it in Park City a month ago.
Okay. Would you happen to know the price?
It's around $24,500.
$24,500. That's my guess was somewhere around 20. But I mean, this thing is fantastic, comfortable. The power is just perfect. And then this.
Yeah, you don't have to, you know, like some of them you have to click.
Yeah, I don't. And see, me being tall, I always have problems with windshields because I'm always sticking over top of it. And I did not have a single problem with this windshield, at least on this ride.
Now, you did see our one that does have other accessories on it?
No, sir.
It's down by the Tesla.
Okay.
At least well,
I'll go. I'm heading that way after.
Just walk right down there. It's got hard bags. It's got an engine guard. It's got spoke.
All right. I did tell you I was gonna get tire size, and that is 120/70 19 R19. Really big brakes. They're not Brimbos. They are J Juans, which they felt pretty good. They look good. They're dual piston on both sides, so 4-piston. And the rear is okay. I did say it was smaller, and it is. It's a 170/60 R17. So, and then 2-piston in the rear. That's pretty big. Let's look at the suspension. Oh, Showa. Okay. This bike showed me something. Alright, and adjustable in the front too. So $24,000 for this bike. And there's another model I'm gonna go take a look at real quick. Has some different wheels, different pegs, and a bunch of different things. Let me make sure I get signed up for another ride real quick, and I'll be back later. Alright, real quick, this is that other model I was speaking about. As you see, has different wire wheels, different tires as well. Let's see if we can get the numbers on this tire. Where is it? Okay, so it's still a 120/70 R19, but it is wire wheels. Brakes are the same, but it does have a little guard. It does have a little guard here, which I don't know what it does, but it has to do something, right? You get auxiliary lights here. Auxiliary lights right there, which I love. Those little auxiliary lights. Those actually blend in quite well to the front of the bike, which really good looking front end. I mean, I just like this bike. I hate to gush over bikes, but when the bike is good, a bike is good. Now it does have a different windshield, same mechanism to lift it up, which I like. It doesn't lock or anything, but raises and lowers just like this with this nice knurled. And it's the same thing on both sides, so you know, left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. 12-volt socket. I didn't see that on the other one. I could have missed it. And I think this lifts up. This does something, but you need to have the key to do that. And this is for the lights. Little switch for the lights. And the guy mentioned it has bigger pegs. The pegs on the other one, which, let's see, I think that's this one. No, that's about the same size. Not sure. Yeah, it's about the same size. So no, they are different. While they are the same size, they are different. These poke up a lot more. I'm actually going to sit on this bike to see how it feels. As you see, you got bags. Let's see if they open. Yes, they do. That's plenty. That's more space than I'll ever need if I was to get a bike like this. So side bags and a trunk. Let's see. All right, I would probably take the trunk off and just leave the side bags on. Oh yeah, plenty of space. Oh, wait a minute. Plenty of space. Let me sit my camera down so I can hop on. Sit that there real quick. Alright, so yeah, the pegs are different. This is always a challenge, hopping on with the bags on, because my leg's long. But it feels exactly the same. Now, one thing I didn't talk about was the seat. Now, the seat, it is comfortable. It just feels weird at first. But if you don't hear me complain about it, that means it's probably fine. And there's not really anything to focus on. And then, how could I forget? Comes with the cage. Comes with the cage from the factory, and that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's it. I just wanted to show you this bike real quick. Just the minor differences, which is mostly cosmetic, which isn't a bad thing. That seat actually is really soft. It's just this part. You feel the air pocket. You feel those air pockets. That's the weird thing that I mentioned. Other than that, it's just fine. It has the same suspension, which I'm not sure if the suspension is, no, it's not active or anything. It's just adjustable, which is still nice. But you know, 25K, I'm not sure if this one probably will be more. I didn't even know the turn signals right there. I didn't have a whole lot of time to look at this, mostly because I was just sitting down. But that's it, guys. I'm done talking for now. I'll see y'all on the next video.